This video is sponsored by Glitch. Hey guys, I'm happy to announce I have my very own Glitch flavor now. It's called Falcon Smash. It's sour blue raspberry. There's a bird on the container. I think you know what that means. It means you should try it, and you can do that by going on glitchenergy.com, and you can use my code LarryLurr to get 25% off at checkout. There's been quite some time that's passed since both Falco and Fox received buffs in patch 8.0 and 10.1 respectively. So I thought now would be a good time to talk and compare them along with Wolf to give you my opinion of who I currently think is the best Star Fox character competitively in Ultimate. For this video, I will briefly touch on Fox, Falco, and Wolf's strengths and weaknesses as a character and tell you who I think is overall the best of the three as of patch 11.0. With that being said, let's get started. To start things off, I'm going to be talking about Fox and his strengths. In my opinion, he overall has the best neutral game of the three, and it's one of the best in the game in general. Having a fast ground speed, being the fastest faller in the game, and having terrific frame data on his attacks give him a ton of ways to mix up his approaching options. He overall has the best out of shield options of the three in my opinion. This is because he not only has quick out of shield options, but well ranged attacks, making the opponent have to be more careful than normal when touching his shield. If he manages to parry an opponent's attack from close to mid range, he has two reliable punishes that have the potential to set up for big damage with his up tilt and dash attack. Fox is really good at smothering the opponent once he gets a hit. If he lands a combo or sometimes even a straight hit, he can immediately be in a position to hit the opponent again thanks to his mobility. This means Fox can hold advantage very well, and while he may not be getting a lot of damage through guaranteed combos, he can get a lot through resets and successfully juggling or ledge trapping the opponent. When the opponent is off stage, Fox can go for an edge guard to take a stock, but in a lot of situations it's very high risk, high reward for him. The safe and more consistent option Fox will normally opt to do when the opponent is off stage is let them recover and go for ledge trapping, which he is really good at thanks to his fast and long lasting neutral air. He also has the option to go for 2 frames with his down smash. In terms of killing, Fox's best option is his neutral air into up smash. This combo has a pretty good window where it works to kill percent, and neutral air being pretty safe on shield makes it a pretty solid option to throw out without a major risk in a lot of cases. Even without neutral air, Fox has the ability to punish the opponent for touching his shield unsafely at kill percent with an up smash out of shield, or he can run up and hit them with it in neutral. Okay, those are Fox's strengths, now let's talk about his flaws. This might come as a surprise to many of you, but I believe Fox overall has the worst recovery out of the 3 space animals. Though his side special and up special go considerably farther than both Falco and Wolf's, and he can act out of his side special, I think he struggles to recover against a lot of characters who can go off stage and edgeguard decently. The reason this is the case is because his recovery is linear, slow, and his reversal options are not very threatening. His side special is slower than both Falco and Wolf's, making it a lot easier for the opponent to react and position themselves to hit it. It also takes him longer to act out of his side special compared to Falco. His fall speed in my opinion works heavily against him since he has to act much sooner in certain situations compared to the other two when he's off stage. Though he does have the ability to stall his recovery with his down special, I feel like there are a lot of cases where the opponent can flat out ignore this option and edgeguard Fox anyways. His best option for recovery is to side special incredibly high and land on stage that way, but depending on how he was hit off stage, that option may not be available to him. Fox is the 5th lightest character in the game, meaning he can lose his stocks incredibly early. It also makes it easier to knock him far off stage and abuse his exploitable recovery. If the opponent gets past percent where Fox can reliably combo into kills, it could be much harder for him to take stocks. This is because he does not have a kill throw, so he will have to rely on landing a raw attack. Even though he has the option to throw out a raw up smash, if it does not successfully hit the opponent or they shield it, Fox is very likely to receive a hard punish. Overall, Fox is incredibly good at winning neutral and snowballing stocks, but if that does not happen, things can turn bad for him very fast. Now let's talk about Wolf. Wolf does not have the crazy fast startup Fox and Falco have when throwing out attacks, but what he does have is larger and more disjointed hitboxes. This makes Wolf incredibly good at cleanly beating out attacks that are not disjointed. He is deceptively fast mobility wise. While he has one of the slowest runs in the game, he has an initial dash that is identical to Fox's and one of the fastest air speeds. Combined with his range, this makes it easy for Wolf to get in position to attack an opponent from the ground or the air. If need be, he can also slow the pace of the match using his blaster and walling out the opponent. He is noticeably heavier than both Fox and Falco, giving him the ability to survive longer. Wolf excels greatly at taking stocks early. He can combo into his back air, down smash, and wolf flash, which can all close out stocks at super low percents. At higher percents, Wolf doesn't have issues killing either, thanks to his variety of safe and well-ranged attacks that double as kill moves. He's also the only spacey with a working kill throw. When the opponent is off stage, Wolf has solid edgeguarding tools to harass the opponent from a distance with his blaster. With his amazing aerial drift, he can go pretty far off stage and throw out a non-committal edgeguarding move and still make it back to the stage before the opponent with his fast recovery moves. He has one of the most punishing two-framing options in the game with his down smash, which hits well below the ledge and can take the opponent's stock at absurdly low percents. If the opponent manages to recover to the ledge, he also has amazing ledge trapping capabilities. Wolf's damage output is probably the worst of the three, but with his incredible stock closing capabilities, he doesn't really need to do much damage to begin with. Thanks to his airspeed and mix-up options with his specials, Wolf has a deceptively good recovery. In a lot of cases where Fox and Falco would need to jump in order to recover, Wolf can simply drift to the stage and safely come back without burning his double jump unless he has to. His up inside special gives him the ability to mix up how quickly he'll grab the ledge, and because of the threat of Wolf Flash, messing up edgeguarding him can be very costly. Okay, now let's get into Wolf's flaws. Wolf can be easily overwhelmed against a character with good frame data that is in his face. This is because his fastest ground option is frame 4, and while his aerials have good range, they are not the fastest. This means Wolf will most likely be forced to jump away and reset neutral in a lot of situations. Because of his weight, fall speed, and lack of fast aerials, he is more susceptible to follow-ups and being comboed. Overall, Wolf is super consistent in a lot of aspects, but can get overwhelmed up close. And now, let's talk about Falco. Falco has the best combo game of all the Spaceys. This is thanks to how easily all of his moves flow into each other, giving him not only a good variety of combo starters, but different and effective ways to end said combo. His drag down neutral air and forward air give him a combo starter that works at any percent and can combo to a wide variety of moves. Thanks to his drag down combos combined with his up tilt, I believe Falco has the most consistent kill confirm of the space animals with his up tilt into back air. This is because not only is up tilt itself an easy move to land from a raw hit, but he also has ways to combo into it consistently. Offstage, Falco has by far the best edgeguarding capabilities of the three. This is thanks to Falco's ability to cover high and low recoveries very consistently. Because Falco has the highest full hop and double jump in the game, he has the ability to catch the opponent going very high quickly. He can harass the opponent from a far distance with his laser and reflector to force him to recover low. If the opponent does recover low, he has the option to go off stage and edgeguard from pretty low while still being able to easily come back on stage. Recovery wise, Falco has the most mix-ups of the Spaceys to come back on stage. Thanks to his high double jump and fast side special, it can be difficult to react to his recovery. In a lot of cases, he can reversal edge guards or unexpectedly throw out attacks to safely recover. Because of his high wall jump and having a far directional air dodge, there are a lot of moments where he can recover without using his laggy up special. Alright, those were Falco's strengths, now let's talk about his flaws. Falco can struggle to get in on his opponent, especially if they have long range disjoints. This is because Falco has slow horizontal mobility, and his aerials aren't super safe on shield. He does have the option to throw out his side special, which is a strong burst option, but can be easily punished if shielded or if the opponent throws out an attack to challenge it. Like Fox, past certain percents Falco can struggle to kill. This partly comes from Falco lacking a consistent kill throw, as well as his ability to struggle in neutral. He's also a light character, but not as light as Fox. Overall, Falco is a combo and edgeguarding machine that can struggle if he's not able to effectively get in on his opponent. Alright, now that I've talked about each Star Fox character, let me tell you who I think is the best. In my personal opinion, the best Spacey is still Wolf. His strengths make him a very consistent character, and make it possible for him to hide his flaws better than the other two. Falco, in my opinion, is in an interesting spot because I believe there are certain matchups where he does significantly better than the other two, but at the same time there are some where he does significantly worse. I still think Falco is overall the worst Spacey, but not by much at all. I would say Falco is much closer to Fox than Fox is to Wolf on the tier list, if that makes any sense. Regardless of who I think is the best, they're all great characters that bring something unique to the table. So, do you agree with my opinion on the Star Fox characters? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a like, and if you enjoy my content and are not yet subscribed, please do that and ring the bell. It helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.